because everyone throws tantrums. People get mad. Y'all got to be adults.
Your little piece of homeboy is in the background pushing the mute on people, and you up here talking about y'all need to grow up. This ain't, come on, this ain't mature. This ain't mature, okay? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, and let me know what you think about this. And by this, I mean, you know, what would happen if you were in a meeting with the Tiff, and every time you mention the person's name, kind of like Bloody Mary or the Boogeyman, every time you mention this person's name, your microphone got muted. Spooky, right? That's what's going on in today's meeting. At this meeting that we're about to watch, this is what's going on. And I know who it is because he told on himself. You'll see.
Next, we have corporate bills.
Okay.
I got a question for a department head. May I be recognized?
We're done with the reports right now, Trustee. So if you want, you can email it to them or text them to go over it.
Can the host stop muting me, please? Whoever the host is, stop muting my mic.
So they just told you guys, if you're not recognized or nothing going on, everything will be muted. So
Okay, now you hear her. She's saying they just told you. They is Keith Freeman. Like you didn't hear it, but it was right before this when I turned this thing on. This was, you could hear Keith Freeman's voice say, anybody who, when they're not speaking, please mute your mic.
If you are not speaking, please put your your device on mute, please. We'd appreciate it. That way we can sort of limit the feedback.
He said that out loud so people would think, oh, these people are doing this themselves. They're muting themselves. But this is like one of those little opportunities. These two think they're so fucking smart. They think they just invented the lie. You know, like when a kid lies for the first time and they think, oh my God, this is genius. How come no one ever thought of this before? I'll just say I didn't do it. And then I don't get in trouble, okay? And these two think that their lie is the first lie to ever be invented, okay? And he thinks that no one's going to know that their mic is being muted whenever they're saying something that people don't want to hear. Or whenever Tiffany's telling people, no, it's not your turn to talk. All of a sudden their mic goes out. Yeah, okay. But that's just so you know that that's what just happened here. So she talking about they just told you. You know who fucking just said it. It was Keith Freeman, okay? They, you know, the people of whom we do not speak, okay? Oh my God, she sucks so bad.
We can move on with our agenda.
You wish, bitch.
Well, hold on, Trustee. If you have any questions for any department heads or anyone on here, you guys can email them so we can move forward with our agenda.
If only thing about that, if I asked a question to the department, I don't get the answer. We asked about the amnesty program 5 times already with the water department. We haven't got the answer, nobody. So we wait for a public meeting. We haven't got that answer from Mr. Moore yet.
Okay, so again, if you saying you have...
See that? And then they muted his mic again. Keith, you are the fucking devil. He is muting this man's mic. If telling somebody to shut up was an action, right? Like if it was a thing, like if you said shut up and somebody would just go mute. This is what's happening here. And then he ain't even got the balls to have his face up here while he's fucking doing that, pushing that fucking button. You know he's back, so just got this grin on his face, thinks this shit is so motherfucking funny. Oh my gosh.
Haven't gotten any answers as relates to things from any department. I always tell you guys, and I'll say it again, call my phone. I tell y'all that always. So when we don't have to get here to this board meeting, you say that someone did not give you any information. I cannot address nothing if I don't know about it. So again,
she's loving this because she gets to talk and ain't nobody saying nothing because can't nobody hear what she goes. So she's going to repeat herself over and over again with this smirk on her fucking face because she knows that Keith is muting her. Is muting him, so he's just stuck having to listen to her fucking repeat herself, kind of like you are with me right now.
I'm directing you to basically either call me, send an email, call Keith Freeman. He's been very open to everybody here on this board.
That is hilarious. He's the one who's muting you right now, just so you know. Like the person who's being so wonderful and comforting and useful and helpful is the one who's muting the shit out of you right now.
And everyone talks to everyone. So it's not
unless the mute button's on.
A problem. So just if you could use any one of them outlets.
Well, I would if I wasn't so fucking muted, okay?
That's just not reality, but okay, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it ain't reality.
You know, I should be able to ask the department head a question. I asked him to come to my meeting. He didn't come. I asked him a few times. I asked Keith about the amnesty.
Holy shit. I asked Keith about, and then he mutes him. Like, don't say my name. He muted him when he said his name. When he said Keith, he pushed the fucking mute button. Oh my God.
Stop unmuting me. I'm talking right now. Whoever the host, stop unmuting.
It's Keith. Keith is the one who said the thing about everybody mute themselves. This is the reason why he fucking said that. This is the reason. It's fucking Keith. It's not whoever. It's Keith. The person whose name you just said, he muted you when you said his fucking name. He said, keep my name out your fucking mouth. Mute. That's what he said. And he ain't got the bizzles to be on here. This is the administrator. We know he's on the call. I just told you, we heard his voice over say.
If you are not speaking, please put your device on mute, please.
What's the point of saying that if someone else in the background is pushing the mute and muting people? It's because it's fucking him. It's Keith. Oh my God. I don't give a fuck how much fucking help he's giving to the trustees right now. That piece of shit need to go to prison. Okay? He need to go to jail. He need to go straight to fucking jail. Okay? He owe money to other places. He done stole shit from other people already. How convenient for him to come over to this whole new place, steal some money from over here, okay? Getting all these, we already know he's a fucking liar and a thief with fucking money, okay? That's why the feds is on his ass with his taxes. Got tax evasion fucking charges, okay? So he's a sneaky motherfucker, especially when it comes to money, okay? So now he's done moved over to this place, and now some money shit is happening over here as well. Now he got some new charges over here. And this piece of shit is the one who's not showing his face, but we can hear his voice talking about the mute button. And suddenly, as soon as you say his name, bam, mute. Man, fuck you, Keith.
Okay, so trustee, your point is noted. We're going to just move forward. If you could, you and I can talk after the board meeting to get whatever address that you need. So next we have corporate bills, Jason House. Trustee.
Okay, well, now I was confused. Trustee Steve, were you finished with your point? I will yield my time to him if he had.
Yeah, I was finished, but they keep unmuting me.
Right. Point of order, guys. Point of order. So what I'm stating is that we would address any of his concerns after the meeting. I would like to move forward with the agenda so we can move forward with the corporate bills. Trustee House, you have the floor.
So, Mayor, I'm going to pause for a moment because I understand what you're saying, and we all want to get through the agenda. But I feel that we're going to waste more time having these discussions versus just actually asking a question and addressing it.
Thank you.
So that's why I chose to yield my time. And should I do so? I think that is completely inconsiderate to just mute somebody during their speech. So if Trustee Steve is done, I will.
Thank you. Exactly. Keith Freeman. In the fucking background, you piece of shit. Oh my God. You know what? This motherfucker. It's a total waste of fucking height. Ain't nothing worse than a fucking tall ass coward. You got all that fucking height. Okay, you looking down on all of us with tall ass. And you this motherfucking chicken shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's such a fucking waste. It's such a waste of tallness.
Proceed with corporate bills. However,
oh my God.
That was my reason for yielding.
Okay, point of order. Once again, we're going to move forward to the corporate bills. We're not going to have a debate or discussion as relates to question Q&A. If anyone have any questions, I'm telling you guys the proper way to handle it so that we can take care of the business here at the board meeting and not put on a show as relates to back and forth. So if anybody have any questions, you can reach out to Keith Freeman or myself to address any concern anyone has. So him asking him a question or going back and forth is not going to get anything accomplished tonight. So if you would call my phone or.
Well, it could, bitch, if you just answer the goddamn question. Oh my God, can you imagine what that is fucking like? To have your job be to find these certain pieces of information. It's your whole job, right? So you go to work and you got to find these pieces of information. But these pieces of information are in this one box, and this one person has this key to this one box. It's the only way to get into this box, which has this information, which is your entire job to get, okay? You go to this person, which is the only way to get this information. And the person says, look, we'll talk about this later. Just call me. You call them. They deliberately don't answer their fucking phone. They never call back. When you see them in person, you go, hey, I've been calling you and you ain't answering. I'm trying to get a hold of you. I need to get in this box to get this information, which is my entire fucking job. And they're like, well, I'm busy right now. No, well, sorry, that's in person. They're like, I'm busy right now, but just call me later. And it just goes on for 3 fucking years. You ain't did your job not one day in 3 years. You know why? Because this motherfucker with his key is fucking with you. Okay? He got the key to your job and he's fucking with you. This is what it's like to be a trustee in Dalton. Just trying to give you an idea what it would feel like to be one.
Or call Keith or email Keith. And we will address anything that any board member has moving forward. So right now we are on corporate bills.
So Mayor, is your stance that the board is not allowed to speak with department heads?
It is not, trustee, and I'm not about to do that with you. I'm not about to go back and forth. So is you going to move forward? I need to call on someone else to go over the corporate bill, sir.
I just wanted an answer to the question. That was all, Mayor.
It's been answered and we moving forward. So here we go. Point of order. Move on. We on corporate bills.
If we don't help, hold on.
$20 says Steve's gets muted. Watch.
Hold on. Trustee Steve's. We're not about to do that tonight. Trustee House. We're not about to do that.
Okay, so maybe let's have this whole conversation. Can I motion that we go to executive session to discuss the proper way, so that way we're not here?
No, we're not. We're about to move on to corporate.
We're either going to motion to go in.
Motion it. Second it.
Either going to motion to go into executive session.
Or motion to adjourn.
We'll adjourn the whole meeting.
But that's on you guys. We still have to take care of the business at hand, which is pay the bills. Because everyone throws tantrums, people get mad. Y'all got to be adults.
Oh my God, your little piece of shit homeboy is in the background pushing the mute on people. And you up here talking about y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to grow up. This ain't mature. This ain't mature. Okay? This is very much kid-like behavior. Okay? Oh my God. Yeah, Belcher's smile is exactly how I feel. It's like, you know what? This bitch right here. Oh my God. If you was on fire on the side of the road and I was walking by with a bottle of water, I would drink the hell out of that shit. I would stand there, watch and drink it. Okay? Just kidding. I would drink most of it. And then I might, if I start laughing or something, I might do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might consider what it would be like if I wasn't so petty and would have gave you the water. I'll consider that thought. Okay? Oh my God. The world would just be a better place if you just either crawl under the rock or just perish. I don't care which one you pick, bitch. Just do one. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The world, life is way too fucking short. Life is too short to have to deal with a fucking Tiffany. This is, okay. I could never. I say this all the time, but I could never. Okay? I could fucking never. She would just get cursed out. Day 1, cursed out. Day 2, if I'm still there, cursed out. Day 3, I'm talking about your wig until you take it off. Okay? I don't need nobody snatch that shit. No, you gonna take it off by the time I finish. Okay? Because it definitely needed to go. It had places to be and a fireplace to go up in. Okay?
We can't sit here and say,
so my motion is to go in executive session. May I ask for a second?
You out of order, trustee.
Second. Nope, not out of order, bitch. He called second. It's done. Look at that. Look. She just really wants to be in charge of every fucking thing. She's like, nope, didn't count. I said it first. Nope. Bitch, that's not how it works, okay? Only child syndrome. She got to be an only child. She got to be. She got only child syndrome if I have ever fucking seen it.
We're not going to sit here and keep pausing when everyone gets upset about something. We move on with the business. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to answer whatever questions you need. Don't come to a board meeting and do this. This is what we do.
No, you can say all you want to. They already voted it and seconded it. It's done. You can talk and make yourself feel like you done did something all you want. Where is the lawyer at so he can tell her to shut the fuck up?
Because people don't get their way. So
you've been the queen of doing petty stuff since you've been in office.
We're not about to do that.
Yeah, we are.
Are we moving on to corporate bills?
No, we're not moving on to corporate bills. Okay. We're gonna make a motion to it.
Okay, well go ahead. Go right ahead.
Can the host stop muting me while I'm speaking?
Oh, go ahead.
Disrespectful as hell.
Stop
muting me.
Look at Belcher laughing her ass off over here.
Yeah, that is rude.
I'm making a motion to go to executive session and get this handled.
We're not from the pause of the meeting to go in closed session to handle Q&A that we can handle after this is done. We're here to take care of the business at hand. That is the structure of a board meeting. Not when someone throws a tantrum or get upset because something gets.
Oh my God, bitch. You trying to force them to vote on something. You want them to answer the question. You like, look, no, this is the time to answer this question. And they're like, okay, we got a question. I'm like, no, we ain't answering that right now. It's what I want to do.
Answer. We move forward and we need to take care of the corporate bills.
They're not.
We must pay our bills, guys.
No, we don't.
That is where we are.
No, we're not.
So we motion in second for executive session.
We did.
Okay. Okay, so we're at a standstill. So no one wants to go and pay the bills. Okay.
Are we going to executive session?
Okay, and the attorney said, what is the reason for closed session?
Personnel matter.
That's not a personnel matter. No. Okay.
She loves to say that she's the mayor. She's like, I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor. And this is, like, I'm the person who's in charge. But she's constantly at this kind of struggle with the trustees, like trying to prove that she's the fucking mayor. Bitch, you are the mayor. You don't need to prove that you're the mayor. You are the fucking mayor. She's always trying to, it's like, it's not enough that she has the power, that she has proof that she has the power. She has a piece of paper, like a plaque that says you have the power. Everybody's referring to you as in this case, it's mayor, but we'll just say queen so you feel better, okay? Queen Tiffany, you're Queen Tiffany. You're the one. They're the person, right? But, you have your people who work with you, and this is how you get things done because you can't do it all yourself, right? So, but it's like she sees them as her challenges instead of her helpers. She sees them as like they're challenging her. It's like, who the fuck cares if they're challenging you? You're the mayor. They refer to you as the mayor. You're the mayor. They can't make you be not the mayor unless you get voted out. So, why is it, and why does she have to challenge every single thing? It's like letting them think they won anything or that they were right about something. She can't let it happen. It's too much to bear. It's so fucking weird. It's like, what is her issue with someone else being right sometimes or one time? They can't be. It has to be her. Like, if you say something that's absolutely fucking correct, but she's like, I want to talk about something else, right? And she'll say, no, you can't say it. No, you can't say it. And then finally you go ahead and you get to talk. So you say your thing. And what you said was clearly correct. She'll when you finish, she'll say something like, are you done? And then when you finish talking, she will say, you're wrong. And then she'll say all this stuff. And then at the end, she might even say, but I agree, da 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 da. It's like, bitch, what was I wrong about? Why instinctively do you start out with saying that I'm wrong and then saying all this shitty shit about me and just to then turn around and be like, okay, it's the thing I said was correct. It's like you want to say I'm wrong, but then still credit for the thing that I said. That's Tiffany. Like, she's like fucking diabolical.
The attorney's going to get on right now so you guys will know how this is about to go.
Oh, here we go. Tell us, attorney Shantae.
So just to clarify for the record, personnel is not a legally recognized exception. So we have to be clear when we go into closed session what the exemption is. General personnel is not legally sufficient to employ that exemption.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Attorney Rands. So I would motion that we go in for the reasons stated on the agenda to cover that in closed session and then return.
Which reason is that, Trustee House? Which
we have
number?
Items 15A and B.
So the record is clear. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Look at Tiffany. Tiffany like, shit. You were supposed to come on here and tell him to go fuck himself. What are you doing? You know what I'm going to do, Miss Lawyer? I'm going to replace you 8 times. Okay, I'm going to replace you. I'm going to get 8. I'm going to go through 8 different lawyers. Okay, and I'm going to blame you for that. It's hilarious. But you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Oh, you're muted, Tiffany. Oh, she's talking shit to her lawyer now. Come on, lawyer. Lawyer, open up your microphone just to be smart so we can hear what she's saying.
All right, just so everyone's clear for the record, she said that we can't go in closed session for the items that it is on the agenda, but we are not going in the closed session for what Trustee Steve wants. That is not a agenda item, so we can go, and y'all want to pause the meeting to deal with that business, we can, but we need to go back and deal with the agenda items at hand. So that means that any residents that's watching this, we're going to mute you once again. It is like 7:41 p.m. and tell you we can't talk about the village business until we come out of closed session, and then we will re-adjourn about the village business. So there's a motion to go in closed session, and there has been a second for the items listed on agenda 15A and B. Clerk Key, can you call the roll?
And like every other time, like all the times, Tiffany does not disappoint. She's a douche. She's a jerk. And it is what it is. And if you are still a person out there, and you are backing up this thing, all I know is I'm glad you're over there and you're not over here, because I could never with somebody like you. You is a hot mess. You're just like her. To back up a Tiffany, you have to be a Tiffany. Y'all behave. All right. Don't be a tiff. Don't do that. It's just, come on now. It's just not right. It's not necessary. All right. Well, mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh. Peace.